Hello, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jack Waltz 007, and welcome to Smackdown vs. Raw 2006. Now, what exactly are we going to be doing? Let's ask the audience, shall we? What do you think I'm doing? Are you doing season mode? No. Are you doing pay-per-view mode? No, it's obvious what I'm doing. It's general manager mode. With a twist. Now, you're probably thinking, oh Jack, that's not original. Why are you doing GM mode? A lot of people have done that. Oh yeah, but allow me to give you a bit of a backstory. The Monday Night Wars. Everybody knows how historical it was. Eric Bischoff and Vince McMahon fighting over ratings, damn it. But what would happen if WCW was still alive and it managed to purchase Smackdown? Now, because what we are going to do is, we are going to be having a war. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Smackdown vs. Raw 2006 General Manager Mode. WCW versus the WWF. Now, if you excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, I've got to get something that will support this momentous occasion. Okay, I am back. Now, I have got something that's going to help celebrate this occasion. Are we ready? Come on, work. There we go! Bang goes the smoke! It's the war time! I actually can't believe it actually still worked. Excuse me a minute. But be careful. Okay, so, now, the rules are quite simple. I was going to edit the roster off camera, but I thought to myself, no, fuck it. Here's what we're going to do, and that camera's a bit off center. So, we are going to go through the entire roster. Anybody who's around when the Monday Night Raw signed to WCW or the WWF, they're on. So, oh, by the way, there are a few cores in here, like AJ Styles and Brock Lesnar and so on. Right, so, by the way, the cause I will not actually be using. So, Andre the Giant, he was not around during the Attitude Era because he sadly passed away. Now, Batista, he wasn't, so he's going to get turned off. Big Show, yes. Booker T, yes. Now, Bret Hart, I have got a bit of theory with. Now, the thing is, Bret Hart left the WWF after the WCW, after the Montreal Screwjob. First off, if you hadn't heard of the Montreal Screwjob, and you're a wrestling fan, how? Also, I'm not going to go through it. If you want to hear about the Montreal Screwjob, I've shit ton of YouTubers have talked about it. Wrestling with Regret, with Brian Zane has talked about it. WhatCulture.com. Pretty much any single fucking wrestling channel probably has touched on the Montreal Screwjob. So with Bret Hart, I'm going to turn him on. Let's fuck it. Yeah, fuck it. So, let's see if Bret Hart, where he's going to end up. The Bruce Bulldog, yes. Oh, I should also mention, this does not include any ECW superstars, which includes the likes of the following people. Steven Richards. I don't think anyone's going to miss Steven Richards. Oh, and I know people are going to kill me for this, but unfortunately, no RVD. I know, but sadly, I'm not including ECW. But Jack, I hear you say, why, if you're getting rid of people who are literally not in the on ECW, why aren't you getting rid of Chris Benoit, or Chris Jericho, or Eddie Guerrero? Because they were primarily WCW guys, so that's why. Alright, let's continue all this. Right, Carlito, no. Charlie Haas, no. Chavo, he was part of WCW, so was Chris Benoit, so was Jericho. Chris Masters, no. Christian, yes. Oh, by the way, I also don't want to sound sexist, but the divas are not allowed. I know that sounds sexist, but let's be realistic here. In the Monday Night Wars, the women weren't treated as the true superstars they are now on today's WWE television. Hell, even back in 2005 they weren't. So unfortunately, that includes no Divas. Right, no Basham Brothers, Eddie Guerrero, yes, Edge, yes, Eugene! That's a fucking joke. Heidenreich, no. Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Now, I don't care how many times I reset this draft, but Hollywood Hulk Hogan was a staple for WCW, and I'm not letting him fucking go to anywhere else. The Hurricane, no. JBL, same thing, but I don't know. I mean, he was Bradshaw in the WWF. Do I want to put JBL on? I don't know. No, JBL's gonna have to stay off. Jimmy Hart, yep. John Cena, yep. I'm turning John Cena off. So, terribly sorry for all you John Cena fans. You can fuck off. Junkyard Dog, yes. Kane, yes. Oops. Daivari, off. Kurt Angle, on. Lita, off. Thank you. Mankind, on. Now, unfortunately, if it was 2007, which I was literally debating to do this on, I would have a lot better, more variety of roster, but I prefer 2006 and 2006 a bit. Basically, if you think about General Manager mode for 2006, it's the granddaddy of the General Manager mode. It's the Vince McMahon to the Shane McMahon. Yeah, as I was saying. It's the Vince McMahon to the Shane McMahon. The NWA to the TNA. The Jerry Jarrett to the Jeff Jarrett. You think of anything to do with General Manager mode, link it back to 2006. Mark Jindrak, yes. Michelle McCool, off. Mohamed Hassan, off. Orlando Jordan, off. Now, Paul Bearer, he was a manager in the Attitude Era. By the way, that's a very crap Paul Bearer core. I know. I'm terribly sorry. But, fuck it, we're turning him on. Paul London, off. Randy Orton. Yep, you're going off as well. Rene Dupree, off. Mysterio, oops, sorry, on. Ric Flair, damn right. Ric Flair's also coming to me as well. The Rock, yes. Robert Conway, off. Scott Johansson, off. Matt, on. Sherman went off. 16 off. Spike Dudley, off. Stacey Keebler, sorry, off. Austin, on. So I'm going to... Now, I'm not so sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure Tajiri was in WCW. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm keeping him on. Torrie Wilson, off. The Gamer, on. Trisha. Right. I want to check out how many people are on this crap roster. Alright, so we have got The Big Show, Booker T, Bret Hart, The British Bulldog, Chavo Guerrero, Chris Benoit, Chris Jericho, Christian, Eddie Guerrero, Edge, Hollywood Hulk Hogan brother, Jimmy Hart, the Junkyard Dog, Kane, Kurt motherfucking Angle, Mankind, Mark Jindrak, Paul Bearer, Rey Mysterio, Ric Flair, The Rock. Oh shit, Scott Hardy was in the Attitude Era, so I have to keep him on. Yay. Seriously. Okay, Shawn Michaels, Austin, Tajiri, Triple H, Undertaker, Regal. Okay, I'm intrigued. No, oh, never mind. Okay, this, ladies and gentlemen, is your... Oh, and, Rock. So if you include The Rock, there are in total for this draft 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 29 people. Right, I've taken Hollywood Hulk Hogan per year. Right, they got Triple H. Now, do I want to take Bret Hart? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Bret Hart got treated better in the WWF, but fuck it. I'm going to give Bret Hart a chance in WCW. He never had. Right, they took Mankind. Now, Stone Cold was a WCW original, but he had more success in the WWE, so I'm going to leave him. The British Bulldog, I don't fucking remember if he was in WCW. I'll take the British Bulldog. Right, they took Shawn Michaels. I'll take Eddie Guerrero. 3 months. They took Austin. I'll take Mysterio. Wow, you took Rey Mysterio, you bastards. Also, if you haven't noticed, Raw have not got a Women's Championship. Which, yes, I really mean that bastard. Take The Big Show. They took The Undertaker. Junkyard Dog was in WCW. I'll take Chris Jericho. They took Jimmy Hart. Wow. I'll take motherfucking Booker T. They took Edge. Yeah, you can see how thin this roster is. I'll take Ric Flair. They took Kane. Chavo. Scott Hardy. The Jerry. Christian. William. Wow. I want to see, did they take Paul... Yep, they took Paul Bearer. Okay, this is going to be an interesting general manager mode, due to the fact that barely no one's in this. Okay, so the World Heavyweight Championship is going to Hollywood Hulk Hogan, brother! Oh, I should also mention, I will be adding some calls to the... Excuse me. I will be adding some calls to this, so basically, any WCW alumni who was on WCW... Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm also giving the Cruiserweight Championship to the Japanese Buzzsaw Tajiri. Now, the Tag Champs and the US Champion I'm going to risk redo now, due to the fact that I don't know who my halfway popularity is and stuff. I would just find it easier just to, like, find who for the halfway popularity is. Just give it them. Now, the Tag Champs... let's have a look. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting John DiMaggio mode, because I've actually never done something like this before. Junkyard Dog and Chris Jericho? I mean, that's an interesting pairing. That's an interesting pairing. Now, who can I give the US title to? Well, the Big Show's the art. You know what? Let's give it to, Booker T. Down and now, Booker T. Okay, that's the WCW champion. Okay, I'm intrigued. How many weeks have... Wow. I still can't believe they took Paul Bearer. And of course they're not going to fucking put Paul Bearer in goddamn actual matches. So, The Rock's the WWE champion. Austin's the IC. Kurt Angle and Triple H are the tag champs. Yeah, you can definitely tell how fucking thin this roster is. Wow, they actually have Edge. And then you go to free agency. Nobody's there. Now, there are some limits. With free agency, if anybody wants me to think that they will actually look the part in the WCW or WWF locker rooms, feel free to ask. Except, divas are not allowed. That's the only restriction I'm making. So if anybody thinks that RVD should be given a chance in WCW or the WWE, well, WWF, sorry, feel free to say. Same thing for, like, Randy the Plea and Randy Orton. I should have done that for an accent, but still. Yep, so that's pretty much the opening episode done with. But Jesus Christ, though, I mean, look how thin these rosters are. I mean, I know it says you need a fucking... Actually, no, let's get our first show booked. Oh, we're in Oklahoma. Is anyone's hometown in Oklahoma? California, Calgary, England, Texas, Atlanta, Carolina, Florida, New York, Texas, Carolina, Texas, England, Texas. We have a lot of people from Texas. I mean, look, we got the flaming Eddie Guerrero, El Paso, Texas. We've got flaming Booker T, who's from Houston, Texas. We've got Chavo Guerrero from El Paso, Texas. And then you got Carolina. Holy fucking shit. Ric Flair, Carolina. Junkyard Dog, the Carolina. And you got the flaming Brilliant Regal and the British Bulldog, who are also from England. So yeah, let's just get our first show underway, shall we? Holy shit, this should be an interesting right opening show. So, by the way, this is WCW, so I'm going to book it like a WCW show. So actually, I'm actually going to do this the way I used to, which is quite simply, I'm going to give an interesting show. So, I think for the opening I just remembered I actually have a tag team. William Regal and Tajiri. Right, so let's us do in the opening contest. By the way, as far as the Giant is concerned, now we're just going to call him the Big Show. Right, I think we'll have in the opening contest a singles match between the Big Show. Bam, 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 bam. It's the Big Show tonight. Against... Fucking jeez, my throat just went... Against... We'll have the Big Show go up against Ric Flair in the opening contest. Right, next. Excuse me. Alright, I've got the main event idea planned. Okay, for the main event, we're going to have a tag match. We're going to have the Hart Foundation versus Eddie Guerrero and the Rabid Wolverine Chris Benoit in the opening... Sorry, in the main event, not the opening contest. And then you just see how bloody thin the roster is. And I've only planned 2 fucking matches. And by the way, Raw have got a little bit of advantage, but at least I've got nobody Because if you look at the roster population, I can't speak. Because if you look at the difference in popularity, yes, granted, they've got a shit ton more people in the 80s. But you then look past that. I mean, look, you've got fucking Scotty 2 Hottie, and Mark Jindrak, and hell, Paul Bearer. Yeah, by the way, Paul Bearer is a bit crap, but to be fair, you're never going to see his core, unless Raw decides to do something stupid. Oh, I also forgot to mention the general managers. For SmackDown, for Raw, the general manager is obviously Vince McMahon, because, simple, he's in charge of the WWF, and this is the Attitude Era. Eric Bischoff is in charge of the WCW SmackDown. But there's one thing I'm going to add. Eric Bischoff is still going to be the sleazy bastard everyone knows, but he's not, repeat, not going to be part of the NWO. Now, there's a reason why I mentioned that, because I will be creating Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, because I need the NWO. They are a staple of I knew said ECW. Are a staple of WCW as the New World Order. Alright, back to the match creating. Okay, I'm guessing we can have a champion versus champion match halfway through the night. Where's Booker T? Actually, hang on, right. Let's have Booker T against... Stop! No, Enigaro. Battle Office, Chris Jericho. By the way, this will be run like a WCW show. And yes, I know matches galore, but to be fair though... Actually, hang on. If it's going to be run like a WCW show, I'm not doing it like that. Fuck that. Alright, change the plan. This ain't going on like a WCW show, because I'm going to run it like a proper Eric Bischoff man. Sorry I keep changing the match card, I just get a bit wary. Right, let's have, for the opening contest of the night, Chavo Guerrero versus Tajiri with William Regal in his corner. Right, next up we're going to have Ric Flair and Booker T, because we're not having Big Show and Booker T, we're going to have Ric Flair and Booker T. Woo! Right, next we're going to have Big Show, and Chris Jericho over... Ooh, hang on. Right, apparently I can't do a bloody tag match, which is pissing me off. What's Big Show? We'll have Big Show versus the Junkyard Dog. Rough. Jericho versus Benoit. I think those two can battle in a submission match. Not Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Oh, damn, since I haven't got Shawn Michaels, I actually can't do that. That's annoying. Oh well. Okay, Eddie Guerrero and the British Bulldog. That should be interesting. And the main event for WCW is going to be the rivalry leading up to Judgment Day, Bret Hart and Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Now, for the thingies, we're going to have a main event hype, because we have money to burn. And... a new superstar hype. We're going to give that to a motherfucking Bret Hart. So yeah, so that's the show for next week. Well, no, not next week. The next time we are on this GM mode. Chavo Guerrero versus Tajiri, Ric Flair versus Booker T, Big Show versus the Junkyard Dog, a submission match, Eddie Guerrero versus the British Bulldog, and Hollywood Hulk Hogan versus Bret Hart. Now, the big question is, if anybody wants to see any of these guys who are on, well, not on, but off, feel free to tell me. Do you want to see... If you want to, like, alter the timelines, feel free. If you want to see what it's like to see if you want Randy Orton in the Attitude Era, where he'd go, feel free. If you want RVD to debut earlier than he already did, feel free. If you want to see fucking Gene Snitsky coming to murder people, feel free. If you want to see Steven Richards. And so much more. But hell, you can even have Spike Dudley. And hell, look at that beard. Look at the Spike Dudley beard. Alright, so that's pretty much the first episode of General Manager Mode set up. And just to make sure we're going to save it. If this crashes now, I'm going to fucking... Well, I'm going to get very pissed off. I'm putting in control. Alright. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching Smackdown vs. Raw 2006 General Manager Mode. As till next time, Vince McMahon, bring it, bitch.